Good evening, fellow punters. Mickey D back with you here on Wednesday evening about 7:30 after another pretty decent day on the bus. Um, didn't start off that great with November. Something was wrong. She clearly is not that bad. She only beat a couple of home. Like she's ran in Group 1 and Group 2 races. There was something up. You could see it 2, 3 furlongs out. She was drifting really bad on the exchanges. Um, then my horse that I was really sweet on, and a couple of copped onto it. I seen in the comments there, you ploughed into it. Mannequin. I actually didn't see the race. The race at 10 past 4, and the kid I pick up is at 10 to 4. And I have to drop him home, and traffic was brutal around the roundabout in near the Martin Roscommon. And I tried to pull in. I was trying to get it on the phone. I have no special needs assistant yet. I will have in the next couple of weeks, and when she's Garda vetted. But I was trying to get it on the phone, and it was in a bad area, and I was saying, "Damn it!" Anyway, And the next thing I got the old boom boom from Sam from Listowel. He was on it, and I did the win, and he said, "Yeah." So I seen the recorder when I came home. And then Mutjaba, that one snug enough. I forgot to look to see what's the odds of it now for the Cambridgeshire, because I'd imagine it would have shortened. Very confident ride from Jim Crowley. It's a decent horse that. I don't know, will it be just a mandatory £6 penalty for the Cambridgeshire? He was 14 yesterday evening, so we'll see what he is. And then Rose of Malta. The rain scuppered his chances of winning, and inexperience. Hands up who thought he was all over a winner at the furlong pole. I did. I was pulling clear. Pure inexperience and ran green. Looked right, looked left, and the one then that needed the rain, Born Invincible, got it. So a good enough day all around though. When we're winning, as I always say, we're not losing. There was a few newcomers on the bus this morning. Lee D. I don't know if he's any relation. E. Dunn. He had a canoe or a small boat under his arm, and I asked him where was he going. He said he was coming back from Electric Picnic. He got soaked, he said. Clever Trevor. I think he passed the comment that November wasn't too clever or something to that effect. He wasn't. Sean Westlake was in great form. He tipped up a 13-2 winner or 7-1, and it came in. Sorka de Facha, she was thinking of her lovely friends in Cork. She tipped up Pretty Rebel. The horse won in, and somebody tipped up Johnny Murtagh's horse as well. Forgive me, I forget who it was. Stephen Donegan was up near the front of the bus. I hadn't seen him in a while, but it's so packed down in the corridor there now that it's difficult to see everybody. Craig Goodyear and Jerry Scott and G. Walsh, all up near the front of the bus. They must be getting sick and tired of back near the bar. It's getting rowdy back there, or a bit too jovial. Tomorrow, Laytown is on tomorrow. And it's ran on the beach once a year. So they've only 6 races. And I picked out an each way lucky 15 for it. Some of the horses you recognise. The 450 is a 6 furlongs. There's 13 declared. Geganpressing. It won for us last time in Sligo. It's up £5. It's drawn 13. I don't know whether that's good or bad. It's hard to know. But Chris Hayes is in the saddle. Adrian McGuinness targets this meeting every year because a lot of his horses train on the beach. He has to be feared with Hod's Girl, but that went up £15 for winning last time out. Geganpressing won for us in Sligo, trained by the Hearties, and it's a 7-2 shot, so we'll stick that in. In the 520, something similar. Now, Samrogue won for us the last time at 8-1 down in Cork, but it was put up £11. And my only worry is that she's not the biggest filly in the world. She's only a 4-year-old, but carrying 11 stone, I don't think it'll suit. It's a huge ask. And there's no claimant jocking on it. Conor Hoban, the Mayo lad, still rides it. I thought at 8-1, Florence Thompson, who was gambled on that time against Samrogue, and there was only a few pounds in the difference, and 'twas second to it. And we put it in a couple of times since, and it won money for us, each way money. And it's £12 better off with Samrogue. So that at 8-1, I thought would have a more realistic each way chance if we shoved him in. And Shamie Heffernan stays loyal to it as well. It's drawn 6. It's carrying 10 stone 1, like in comparison with Samrogue carrying 11 stone. And then another one we're familiar with in the 555 Lion Ring. It hasn't run too bad the last couple of times, but 6 furlongs should be ideal. It ran at 7, it was back to 6. It looked a winner in waiting, I thought, and Dennis Hogan, the trainer, rides it himself. And then in the 655, a 7 furlong race, 13 declared. Dream Today is the top weight for McGuinness. Again, it's carrying 12 stone 4. That's an awful weight, but they're all carrying big weights. But I was going to take a chance with Ross O'Sullivan's Monzoon. JJ Codd is riding it, and he actually rode the winner of that race last year. It's a 5-year-old out of Bated Breath, and it was 4 to Earls in Roscommon, and it was over 7, and it was second over a mile the last time, I thought. So I thought they were the 4. I put them up in the description, the prices. Them 4. There was nothing in England at all that I fancied. Tomorrow, there is in the Group 3 the mile 6, Nashwa, not Nashwa, can't think of it, but it's a bit short, having never tried the trip before. In the month of November, on the cold stormy day, I left my own home and to town made my way. I met with a young man on the road I did go, and he told me the news of the death of John Joe. John Joe Riley has left us behind. He was called by the Lord to the faithful and kind. He called him to heaven, a proud land to show. A true son of Breffni was the gallant John Joe. He led Cavan to victory on that memorable day. In the final against Kerry in New York far away. The next year in Croke Park, sure our boys beat Mayo. Once again we were led by the gallant John Joe. His record's a proud one without blemish or stain. He played his first football with the club Cornafane. Now he lies in the cold grave where the wildflowers grow. A true son of Breffni was the gallant John Joe. At each corner of Breffni there's sorrow and pain. Such a true-hearted sportsman we'll ne'er see again. Young players may come and old players may go, but you'll ne'er see another like the gallant Sean Joseph O'Reilly. That's a Cavan song out of the way. For any of the newcomers on the bus, I'm singing a song for every county in Ireland. There must be 8 or 9 by now, so that's Cavan out of the way. We'll get to every county in the next few months with the help of the great God above. Over and out. Bash the bookies.